You ever lay in bed and just hope that somebody's gonna hold you tight and keep you warm? Well, the boots do that for me, and no one understands it. Lonely nights. But plenty of foot comfort. The fire keeps me warm too, but it's not the same. Those boots are everything to me.
In most instances, when a director is making a documentary about an individual, it's about someone who has changed the lives of others for better. The situation with Peter Barnes, it's really trying to unravel a mystery as to why anyone would choose to wear boots to play baseball.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds. You always got to run out of bounds. They cannot get you. You will not be out if you run out of bounds. That's always safe. Out of bounds, on first base, and you're safe. You can never forget that.
I mean, the boots were everywhere. You couldn't really avoid the boots in the hallways, in the parking lot, baseball field. I mean, who wears boots to a baseball tryout? And they were, I think, 3 sizes too big.
Oh, well, I was a year younger, so I wasn't around that year, but he tried out for the baseball team? Like, the high school one?
I've been extremely clear with him that baseball's just not his game, and I think more importantly, much more importantly, is even though he is terrible at the sport, I think the fact that he continues to rely on the boots for inspiration and truly believes in his core that those boots are helping him. It's a deeply disturbing image.
Well, yeah, the other thing too, you know, now that you tell me this, like, he had a baseball glove that he kept in his room, but I didn't think anything of it because, I mean, all he ever used it for was like a stand for his Mighty Mighty Bosstones CD at the time, so.
See? My ankles need a home. There's no home for my ankles. They're gonna turn, then they're gonna be broken. You never know. I'm not hitting no gappers, no home runs. I'm not doing this. I don't care. These don't work. These don't work. I only wear boots. My ankles need a home. They need a home. There's no home for my ankles. Did you think of my ankles when you bought those shoes? Come on, Jeff. Go get me my boots. You see, it makes no sense. You know this. It's been 20 years. I got no warmth. I got no security. I can't hit one in the gap. How am I supposed to hit one in the gap? My legs are gonna turn.
Well, it's a tough world out there. The rigors of society almost demand that you don't wear old boots all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just inappropriate footwear.
Yeah.
And that, went through some growing pains with that.
You ever seen Ken Griffey Jr. hit a home run without boots on? Have you ever seen Ken Griffey Jr. hit a home run without boots on? Thank you.
But the stats.
I think when you look at his stats, it's striking at how low they are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost non-existent, really.
Exponentially smaller.
True.
Yeah,
it's less than a negative. Like
Yeah.
it's zero. It's like a -0.
Yeah.
So it's a bummer for him.
Yeah.
I've had people spit on me. Do you know what it's like when somebody spits on you? You don't know. Nobody's ever done that. I've had dirt thrown in my eyes. And I went back out there in those boots the next day. I almost got a base hit that day. One of these days I'm gonna get a base hit.
I noticed him strutting around in the boots about the age of 14.
14. Okay, so as a boy, growing yet to become a man, was he particularly attached to a single pair?
Well, yes, it was the brown boots that we all know.
Yeah, yeah. The ones he wore in his senior photo.
Very same.
Yeah.
He beat me out for a part in a play. Bleacher Bums was the play, actually. Ironically, about baseball. You know, about baseball. And, you know, I didn't give it a second thought. He did a fine job as, I believe the part was the kid.
I didn't speak it. I got it.
All right. He had one scene. It was about 3 seconds long. He had a line, I believe, the very beginning of the downfall of Peter Barnes, actually, because he was living at that point in time in a fictitious world, in this bleacher bum fictitious world where he could make himself anything he wanted as a character, but a character deeply rooted in baseball. And even though the director said no to the boots, I believe that he was always wearing those boots in his mind. And then that led to the tryout, the freshman year tryout.
Do you have any regrets? Or
No.
better,
Next question.
do you think given the circumstances, don't you think you could have been more?
What's the point of wearing boots if you ain't got the bat? I had left the boots in the Taurus.
They were always there. You know, they're pretty scuffed up. But I guess I just thought that was from like dance chorus rehearsal or something. I didn't know it was from trying to like. Yeah, it's really sad.
How was he fitting in society?
It's been an adjustment. It's been a tough time.
Yeah.
Really.
Dave, you were there, right, at the freshman tryouts? Was
Yeah.
Was the were the boots there too?
The boots were there.
So it goes like. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, and so like the vibrato at the end, like I was the only one that really could like get that, like, and Peter was the worst. Like it was like really fake.
I believe that probably the worst thing to ever happen to him was beating me out for that role in Bleacher Bums. Because quite frankly, I would have treated it as any other spectacular role that I played in my career as an actor. Footwear was not important, of course, unless the character was devoted to footwear. But that's a craft that it's hard to learn. It's hard to learn that craft. I'm not sure that Peter had it, and I think it stems from the boots.
The two things that stand out to me most, I think, with this particular pair, and these were the ones he was really.
These were the ones.
Yeah, he laced them all the way to the top,
Mm-hmm.
and almost exclusively wore white tube socks with them. That's an interesting choice.
That's correct. One thing you have to keep in mind with a pair of boots of this size is how big the socks had to be with a pair of boots that enormous. I mean,
Was that one or multiple pairs of tube socks, or?
well, you probably have to put on a couple pairs
Yeah.
on each foot
Yeah.
to fill boots of that size.
That really is a portal into his soul, I think. We
you
don't
don't
understand. There's so much we don't understand, but it teaches us so much at the same time.
You know what they say, the boots are the window to the feet.
Yeah.
I didn't sneak in. I've got a ticket. See, I still got it. I still have it. And I didn't sneak in. I have a ticket.
Yeah, so like this is a 64 model, and little known fact about like this particular year is this is made out of redwood trees that were only watered with tears, so it gives it like, well, I'll show you, just like
I didn't sneak in. And now I didn't. I do have a ticket.
So yeah, so this is called a heavens funnel here. So like, I'll just show you, like when you're singing, you know, all of that, it doesn't all get into the mic. So what the heavens funnel does is it catches the rest of it and straight up to the heavens.
So, I didn't sneak in. I have a ticket. So, joke's on you. They don't really like ad-libbing as much in high school theater, but I took it upon myself to do my own version at home in front of the mirror, and my family, my parents, and it had rave reviews, if you know what I mean, in the family newsletter that we did.
When I come out and visit the field here, and I see what it was that drew Peter to the game, it seems almost strangely poetic that what I once didn't understand, I now feel strangely farther from, but at the same time a bit more connected to. There's a ambiguity, a collective disillusionment with who this man was and is and what motivates him, and the scum that we're standing in seems representative of a lot of the troubles that are going on inside that boy's heart and in his head. And potentially the motivating factor towards the strange decisions he's made, which from a distance, without having come here, would seem foreign to a normal person. But now I want to believe. I want to believe.
You see, in the Peter Barnes School for Boots Baseball, there's a few lessons you want to learn. Okay, you see this? This is what boots are made for, in these kind of conditions. What are cleats gonna do? Cleats are gonna get stuck. This is why you wear the boots in these conditions. You slump around in your cleats, you're gonna get stuck. Just like your career is gonna get stuck if you wear cleats. That's why you wear boots, and then you're gonna have yourself a career, you're gonna get your base hits. You see? You wanna be pushing up daisies, or you wanna be careering it, babe? Huh? That's the thing. I'm not afraid of my elbows. Don't make me afraid of my elbows, pitcher. Okay, see her. See her. See her. See, you got left, you got center, you got right, all right? What you want to do is you want to go the opposite way. Elbow out, always elbow out. Elbow out. Let that pitcher hit the elbow. But if you can't hit that elbow, you're going to hit it to right field. You're getting a base hit every time. When I get that first base hit to right field, that's called a gapper. It's a gapper, all right? So we go out, elbows out, we get ready for it, we swing away, and then it goes in there. That's when you get the base hit. You get out of bounds after first base, and that's called a base hit. There's a couple lessons you're gonna learn in the Peter Barnes School for wearing boots and playing baseball. Number 1, always wear boots. Number 2, here's the most important part of holding a ball. It's in your palm and your pinky. You don't even need a thumb to play baseball. You just need a boot, 2 boots, and a pinky and a palm. You see, I can grip a baseball like that better than anybody else. Do you understand? Who else is gonna grip a baseball like this? Your friend Greg Maddux? I don't think so. All right? Now watch this. I take this thing, and then I'm gonna be able to just go at it, and I gotta just throw it, and I'm gonna get it all the way out into the field, okay? But I'm pitching, so how's that gonna work? Well, keep watching the video to find out. This has been Peter Barnes for Boots Playing Baseball tips.